guys have to do to try to keep him in good tank? It seemed like late in the year last year, the teams that were able to put pressure on him and make him make quick decisions were the ones that kind of had success.
Really, well, first it starts off just putting together a good game plan, obviously, and then from there, we got to prepare each day, each practice, with focus and intensity, really be locked in, dialed in, because he's the best player in college football, and you got to be prepared for that. He's obviously a really talented, dynamic player, so you just got to be, he's going to make plays, but you can't, let that, stop us from, getting out the game plan, getting out from doing our job. You can just be, just be ready to go. Really, like I said, he's going to make plays. He's going to do his thing. There's a reason he's he's a Heisman Trophy winner. So he's going to be ready.
Sorry, what do you remember about him last year, that game, and the stuff he was doing? What do you remember?
It's just like, it's kind of crazy because, he doesn't have the biggest frame, biggest build, but that guy is like wiry, strong, like, breaks a lot of tackles, really fast, can stop on the dime, make cuts, just do a lot of different things. You see it you just see it live and then watch it, on film. You're just like, wow, like, it's like impressive that he could do all of that stuff. But hopefully, we'll put together a good plan, be ready for him. It should be a good matchup. We're really excited for the challenge.
Was there anything that said when you were playing him last year, you said, how the heck did he just do that?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff just here and there where he's just first of all, he's fast as lightning. He's so fast and everything, and just quick, and just impressive stuff that most players can't do, let alone quarterbacks. So.
Athleticism-wise, is there anybody you faced, running back or quarterback, that's even kind of come close to his natural talent?
I mean, I really couldn't say. I don't know. Like, just off the top of my head, definitely he's really different. Athletically. Just his natural gifts, what he's able to do.
You really shut him down in the first half last season. Chris, we talked about how long you were on the field, all the 5 turnovers that the offense had. How much did that really wear on you in the second half?
Well, we still had a job to do. That we shouldn't allow all those snaps to really hurt us. Because we prepare for it. We work hard in the summers. Getting in the best shape possible to just be able to, play those tough, long, hard, grind-out games. So that shouldn't have really affected us, because we still got our jobs to do, and we have to execute regardless, regardless of how many snaps we get. So, I mean, unfortunately, it was able, like last year, you could see that, it was probably hurting us a little bit, but we should have been able to execute regardless.
Is there a motivation from the defensive standpoint in that regard?
I think maybe now just mentally, we got to be ready for whatever too. And just the guys who did play last year, we know we can do it if we have to. Hopefully we won't have to, play 100 snaps or anything like that on defense. But, just know that we can do it if we need to.
Is there more excitement when you play a guy like that? Is there more excitement for you guys when you play a player like that?
Not necessarily, because you want to have the mindset you're preparing for every game. You're preparing as hard as you can for every game. Faceless, nameless opponents. Doesn't matter. You can't get up. More for one game than another game because they're all big games. They're all important. They all matter. You know who you're going up against, so you got to respect that. Just different. You might prepare differently from, just like how we will rush him now. Because he's so mobile and things like that. But you're not gonna, get up any more than you would for a different game. You can't make this game bigger because you're playing a night game at Louisville, against a Heisman Trophy winner. You just can't do that, because every game's important. You want to really treat it like every other game.
Jason Kelly said the course of Camp Kelly may not be quite as strict in the short area as Lamar, but there certainly seem to be some similarities in those two.
Yeah.
Facing him on camp, some preparation for his
Oh yeah, Kelly obviously can run, and he's fast and things like that. So definitely helps, just being able to go against a quarterback who can run, who can move. But obviously, like you said, they're different. Just different like in short areas, like you said, really. So.
It's hard not to get frustrated when you feel like you're in the right spot, in position to take a guy like that down, and all of a sudden he just slips past you.
Yeah, you can't, like I said, he's going to make plays. He's going to do his thing here and there, but, hopefully we can make more as a defense. So you can't allow yourself to get frustrated. Just keep, just stay locked in, stay within the game plan, just still do your job, and correct whatever, you didn't do right the first time.
Chris, you're watching back some of the plays last week. You guys frustrated him
too. I believe there was a moment early on where he pushed you or Cleveland up close when you guys were talking to, and he was running in circles, slamming his fist down. How did you frustrate him? What did you notice about him?
Well, I mean, like I said, we were just making plays, I guess. It all started with the preparation. We were ready for a lot of what they were doing. We just got it going early, and we're able to make plays and do certain things. Just because of a good week of preparation. So if we want to do more of that, we're going to have a good week of preparation this week, so we can continue to make plays and stop them from doing what they want to do.
Having seen him live versus on tape, having been in that situation, why are you better prepared this year to win it?
Just because we've been through it once. We faced them once. We know what worked, what didn't work. And really just like anything else, you're going to learn from an experience. You're going to learn from going against, if you play a player twice, you're going to have, a better idea of their tendencies and the things that they like to do and how to try to stop them.
You address some of the younger guys that are in the rotation that had not played him before. Is what you just kind of mentioned, is it not, don't get frustrated? He's a guy that can make you get frustrated.
Exactly. And that's really what you got to do. Because that's the biggest thing I'm trying to harp on with the guys is yeah, he's a talented player. Yeah, he's really good, all this and all that. But you can't, allow yourself to get frustrated if he makes a play, and you can't try to do anything extra. Don't get too caught up in who it is. Just still do your job, do what you do, and things will happen for you.
Y'all were really able to feed off the energy of the crowd on Saturday night. Now you're getting ready for your first road game, but you had so many dominant performances on the road last year. Cleveland said yesterday that it didn't matter if the stands were empty, you were still going to bring it and be excited.
Oh, yeah.
How different is it, though, having to provide your own energy as opposed to
For sure. Definitely for me personally, I enjoy playing on the road. It's in some ways just for me, it's sometimes easier to get maybe a little more relaxed in some ways when you're at home. You're okay, if I'm off a little bit or if the team's off a little bit, the crowd will get us going. But you don't have that on the road, so you really got to be, excited, bring your own energy, do all that, and you're always on edge. You're okay, their crowd's booing us, they're in our face, whatever, and that I kind of feed off that more so. I kind of like being on the road and that hostility. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But you definitely just have to, stay locked into the game because, it really doesn't matter. If we're better than them, then we can beat them anywhere, anytime. And if they're better than us, then this should be the same for them. So it really shouldn't matter about where you play, what time, or any of that. Just spot the ball and play.
Do you feel like you're getting settled back into defensive tackle after playing defensive end last year?
Yeah. I played obviously, playing from my first years to playing two different positions. I'm definitely starting to feel really comfortable, back inside. The first game you had to shake the rust off, and last game, still trying to work back into it. But it's not a major adjustment. I'm still comfortable. Just like being on the field, being able to make plays and just doing my thing, just playing the game and having fun. But yeah, now I definitely feel like I'm just feeling better, just playing. Having two more games under my belt back inside.
You said during fall camp that having experience going against tackles would help you pass rushing against guards. Have you found that to be true so far?
So far, just knowing, just kind of just like my mindset, when pass rushing and everything, and usually tackles are a little bit better, or it's a little different pass rushing against them. So I'm definitely trying to carry a little bit of what I learned, and how I would rush tackles, into the interior, what I can do, which makes sense as far as the scheme and things I can and can't do.
What do you think you guys proved as a defense against a very good Auburn team?
Just that we have the potential to be a really good defense. We can't get too high off last week. Obviously, it was a good performance, but, that doesn't mean anything because we still you want to get better and better each week. You don't want to plateau. 11 sacks is great, but we still left a couple out there on the field. I know I missed one. A couple other guys missed one. We had opportunities, but, we can get 12 and get 30, so. 11's all good and fine, but, we can always do better as a defense. And, just watching the tape, there's a lot we can still improve on. We weren't perfect. So, unless you're perfect, then, there's always better to strive for.
This is a benefit you to have classes canceled yesterday and today. Your practice schedule is about the same, but it gives you a little more time to watch tape on the
No, that's definitely good. It's just going to help me a lot. It's good having these couple days off, from a football standpoint, obviously, because you know, spend a little more time getting treatment, get my body, you know, feeling as good as it can, and just being able to watch film. That's obviously big, and that's something you need. You know, the preparation is big for this week. It's big for every week, but you know, now having more time, it's just, you know, knowing what they want to do when they want to do it, you know, will help us a lot. So.
I don't know if you guys watched Deshaun on Sunday, but how much joy did you guys have watching him perform big in his regular season debut?
I personally, you know, enjoy seeing that. I like seeing all my, you know, teammates and all Clemson guys, you know, doing really well, regardless of who it is, you know, because it's the Clemson family. Those are my older brothers. You know, it's good to see guys perform and do well, and really, you know, put on for Clemson. So it's always good to see.